watching Halenville Live with Fruitcake Tony. Woo!
Hey now.
All right. Safely out of the chute. Right on. What's up? This is Tuesday night. It is just a couple minutes after 9 o'clock. Fruitcake Tony, Charles Green, Ed Dubrill along Halenville Live. We're talking some Van Halen tonight. We're talking some basses, some Van Halen basses tonight, dudes.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be great.
How's it going, Charles Green?
Good to see everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well.
Absolutely, man. Good
It's
to see
beautiful
you, sir.
weather in North Carolina, man.
Yes, sir.
Enjoying it. Enjoying it.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are all doing great.
Yes. Very busy at work, like you.
Yeah. That's always.
That's
always
a good
the way
thing.
it is.
Hey, gotta make the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Yes.
in the good weather. Mm-hmm.
What was that? I'm totally
That was-
intrigued.
Kathy's granddaughter drew this for me.
You've got granddaughter Van Halen art?
She
Oh, that
yeah.
is awesome.
That is so cool. That is too cool. My
Yeah.
granddaughter, I'm going to have a talk with her. She's going to have to step in.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's cool, Ed. That is
Thanks,
so
man.
cool. That is
Right
cool.
on.
I thought I'd take it off the fridge and bring it in here.
Very cool, dude.
Yeah. So we're halfway through June already. It's June 13th, 2023. Yeah. Summertime. It's still having a couple cool nights.
hmm
But yeah, it's working itself out. I think it's going to be a hot one here in the South this summer.
It's going to be sweltering. That's okay, man. Bring it. Bring it.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Yeah.
Weather up here hasn't been too bad either. It's a little cool. We're getting a lot of rain, but that's all right. That makes the flowers grow.
It does.
But then you gotta cut the grass.
I know. That's right.
Man.
Yeah.
It's nice
So-
to be here with you guys tonight. This is cool,
Yes.
man. Halen-
Yeah. Always a
good.
pleasure, Charles.
Yeah.
We tonight we're talking Van Halen basses, Michael Anthony basses. You know, we talked Eddie Van Halen and all his guitars and a lot of builds and just, you know, but the Michael Anthony doesn't get enough love, I think.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
yeah, our man Jay Turner, bass player for the Mighty Mean Street, is on hand tonight, and he's
Jeez.
going to show us his, and they are magnificent. So
This is going to be a treat.
you are moments away. Yeah, when I first saw these basses, when in the afternoon out of the cases in the sunlight, at that place, and they had them big windows. Um, yeah, it looked like this.
They look magnificent.
Oh
did,
my
man.
goodness.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
it was a lovely sight.
Especially the WDFA. Love that one.
Yeah. But yeah, so Jay was gracious enough to join us and show these basses off. And there are some cool stories with these instruments also. And he's had a couple of them a long, long time too. But we'll get into all of that. Let's open up the chat, guys, and see who's with us tonight. I'm going to start at the very bottom with Jimmy Ray Hawkins. What's up, bro?
It's good to see you, Jimmy Ray.
And Christopher Live Sawa is right above him. OU812 is in the house. What's up, bro?
Right on, man.
What's up, Ryan?
Adam Roach is here. What's up, Adam? Good to see you,
Adam.
sir.
Rock, brother. Right on, Adam.
All right. Ryan Hall in the house, Charles.
Good to see you, Ryan. Right on, brother.
There's our bro, Tommy. What's up?
Hey,
Hello,
Tom.
Tommy.
You're doing
Love
well,
you, man.
Tommy. Good to see
Right on,
you
Tommy.
last weekend.
It was
If
good.
you're just hopping
Okay.
in, say hello in the chat. This is Tuesday night. It's Halenville Live. So guys, let's there's Dan in New Jersey. What's up, man?
It's good to see you,
see
Dan.
you.
Right on,
You're
brother.
right, just in time. Let's go ahead and bring in our guy, the dude himself, Jay Turner.
What's up, fellas?
What's
Right on,
up,
Jay.
Jay?
Hey, Jay.
Welcome, bro.
How we doing, bro?
Doing great, man. Doing great.
It's good to see you, man. Good
Yeah,
to see
man.
you, Jay.
Always good to see you.
I always got Van Halen on the brain.
Who doesn't?
Oh no, go figure. Yeah. So Jay, we show a lot of guitars on the channel here, as you know, but I don't think that the Michael Anthony instruments get enough love. So thanks for being here tonight, and thanks for breaking these out and showing us.
No problem.
This is gonna be fun, dude. So what's upcoming, Jay, in the Mean Street world?
Well, this Saturday we're playing Tilt the Ladder. It's a really cool restaurant, bar. They have an outdoor area. It's up in Pilot Mountain, or Mount Pilot if you watch Andy Griffith. And so we played there several times. It's a cool place to play. Hopefully, weather permitting. Looks like the weather might be fine. Then our next show is the big tribute band festival up in Leesburg, Virginia, July 1st. That's like a 5,500 seat arena. We're playing with a tribute band from, I think they're both out of the Atlanta, Georgia area. Carpool Cars Tribute, which they're excellent. And Bon Jovi Tribute, Slippery When Wet. So that's going to be a fun show.
Oh man, that's gonna be
Nice.
good.
Wow.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I hope it's packed.
So Jay, you say it's a festival? That's what they're
Yeah,
having.
it's a tribute band festival. Yeah, up in
A
Leesburg,
50
Virginia.
band festival.
No. It's
Did I
a
hear that?
55. It's just three bands, but it's
Oh,
a
three
50,
bands. I'm so sorry.
5,500 seat, or like a
5,500
hockey
seat.
arena, like a
Oh, that's
semi-pro
cool.
hockey arena, something
cool.
like that. But they have a lot of big acts play there. if you go out to, it's called Ion Arena, ION Arena. If you go there, you can look it up, see who's been playing there.
Excellent.
I couldn't tell you right now. I'd have to look it up myself. But
I was just wondering how far Pilot Mountain is from me.
I had a buddy from Charlotte drive up to Pilot to see us at this place. I thought he was crazy.
Going to say can't be any more than an hour and 15 minutes. I'm guessing.
I'm not sure.
Well, that's interesting. That's interesting.
It even takes me a little over an hour and a half to get there from where I live. So. Yeah.
Very cool. You're in the vicinity, bro. You guys are close. You guys are close. I said it before. I'm still singing songs from that show in my head. I still am. I'm a fan, man. I'm a big fan. You can see, I don't know if you guys got the rig rundown that Tony did. By the way, that rig rundown was like that. But
Trey's was awesome. Mine, not so much.
Oh, dude,
come on.
No. You are far.
So humble.
No. Those, just the bases alone we're going to see tonight. The fact that you took that much time to be this particular about Michael Anthony basses for your band just goes to show how committed you are.
Well, I'm just a huge Michael Anthony
lifestyle. I mean, it's your lifestyle, bro. This is like what you do. I'm impressed big time.
Thank you. Means a lot. I've just been a huge Mike fan ever since the beginning. He was a short, stocky guy. I was a short, stocky guy. And, I just love his style and his personality. It's just perfect.
It is so cool, bro. Yeah, man, I can't wait to see some gear.
It's around the room here.
My goodness.
There's one outside the room. I'll have to go get it when it's time. Don't have enough room.
I remember the last show we saw when the ambulance and the police went shooting by that glass window you were playing at. That had to be so cool for you. That had to be just so cool, man. You want to talk about being in the middle of it all, right on the street.
Right.
It's a shame it wasn't during Running with the Devil.
Yeah. The horns.
Yeah. Well, just a quick apology for not having the rest of that video of you guys up yet. I got a external hard drive with lots of memory, and I'm going to be able to handle that video correctly now. So it'll be up there real soon, guys. I promise.
You might. Go ahead.
Just a shout out. There's this part at right towards the very end of your guys' show, and Benny actually, there was this kid, he was like 14. I think I may have told this story, but I got to tell it again. I got it on video. This kid's like 14, and he's like got his face pressed up because he couldn't get in. He was like at the restaurant with like his mom or something, and he's got his face pressed up against the glass. And I noticed it when I was filming. I kept looking, and Benny was singing to him for a minute, and Benny leaves the stage, and he comes back about a minute later. And he's got this kid. He brings him up on stage, and he sings this kid. I forget this. Panama? Was it? Panama?
I think we were doing Jump, actually.
Jump. I'm so sorry. So sorry. It was
Jump.
Jump.
That's all right.
And
usually
the look on his face was just, he couldn't sing. He was just petrified with like awe. He'd never been in that situation before. I thought it was so special.
Hopefully it's something he'll never forget,
He'll never forget that moment. I guarantee
Benny looks at it that way,
Yeah. Shout out to the guys too in the band. My goodness. They try to emulate Van Halen right down just and then when you meet them though, you catch their real personality. They're real, right? And you can see that they're having the best flipping time of their life.
We are.
It's priceless.
For a bunch of old, almost 60, pushing 60s.
That's the best part of it all. That's the best part.
We're no spring chickens, so we're trying to do this while we can,
Very cool.
That's the way it should be, right? I mean, you should have that much fun.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a little money on the side.
Right.
So Jay, when did you first start to play the bass? And I ask you this, and I've asked you this before, but one of the basses is really old and near and dear to you. Um,
Yeah. So when did I start playing? I started on guitar, and my dad had an acoustic guitar. I used to pick it up and mess with it when I was young. I used to do a lot of listening to his 8-track tape player, and specifically, um, I started noticing the bass when I was listening to Physical Graffiti on 8-track tape, and it
mm,
just so I would, instead of listening to the guitar or whatever drums, I honed in on the bass. So that stuck with me as a kid, and as I got older, um, I had my first electric guitar. I think I was probably in the ninth grade, so I probably um, messed around with that for a while. A cousin of mine and his friend in high school. My cousin played guitar. One of his friends had a drum set. We used to get together and just try to jam around a little bit, making up little instrumental stuff. Never really played any cover songs or anything like that in the beginning. We did eventually, but so we had two guitars and a drummer. And then one night, my cousin was like, "We needed somebody to play bass." And I was such a big Kiss fan back then, and Gene Simmons, and I was like, "All right, I'll play bass." So we went to a little local guitar store, and I bought my first cheap bass. It was a Kent brand, and it had black nylon strings. So I took those strings off and put some real strings on it, and I got a little bass Sears bass amp for Christmas that year to go along with it, I think, and so that was it. I never really played much guitar after that.
huh.
Awesome. That is
So
awesome.
so when did you start getting more basses? I mean,
Um, so
obviously you
I
stuck with it.
so uh, yeah, I pretty much had that Kent bass was the bass that I played into high school, and then as a high school graduation gift, of course, I was such a huge Van Halen fan at the time, and I saw Michael Anthony's Yamaha, and I just, you know, found one up in Springfield, Virginia. And my mom and my stepdad lived up in Herndon, Virginia at the time, so that was really close by. And this I don't remember the name of the guitar store, but they had the Yamaha BB 2000, and I had to have it. So it was a graduation gift for me in 1982.
Nice, man.
That's great.
So it was not
Wow.
used, brand new. I still got
Wow.
everything, the case. I still
Wow.
got the original hardware on it, other than I added a hip shot drop D
Wow.
tuner.
Wow.
And
So it's a perfect guitar. When you got it, it was perfect. You haven't had to do any modifications really to it at all.
no, other than,
Wow.
some adjustments to the neck here and there, and,
Sure. Sure.
regular luthier work,
Mhm.
stuff like that.
Mhm. Mhm. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
I put the
awesome.
hip shot on myself. It was not a big deal, but I sent hip shot my tuner so they could convert it because I could not find one, that looked the same hardware. I wanted it to look the same tuning peg, so I let them go ahead and just custom make me the hip shot detuner.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they'll do that. At least they used to. I assume they still do.
Very cool, brother.
Jay, you really pay close attention, knowing you. Everybody knows that we're we live near each other, but so that that bass you got that new
Right.
in '82.
That's right.
Okay. All righty. So, dude, you'll keep that bass the rest of your life too.
Pretty much.
Right on, man.
40 years.
I've had it this long. I'm not gonna
Hey,
Wow.
just out of curiosity, when you
Yeah.
took that music lesson from Billy Sheehan a couple of months ago, which bass did you take with you for the lesson?
I took my Yamaha, the BB 2000.
Well, that just sums it up. That's a pretty important
Yeah.
bass to you, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
And
awesome.
plus, Billy plays Yamaha, so
Yeah.
he checked
Yes,
it
he
over and said the only thing I really needed to do to it was adjust my bridge a little bit.
So he's played that bass. You
Yeah.
handed Billy your bass, had him play it.
Mm-hmm. He looked
Dude,
it over,
dude.
gave it the thumbs up, and gave me a couple of tips, and yeah, he's awesome, man. I love that
That is
guy.
great.
Can I ask you a quick question, Jay? When you had Billy in front of you, what was one of the questions you just asked him? If you can share that with us,
What's
personal
up,
question
fellas?
about your bass playing. What did you ask him to help you work on? If you don't mind sharing that, you can just lie if you don't want to tell the truth. It's okay. I just want to.
Yeah, I really went in there just wanting to hang with him and
Sure.
let happen whatever was going to happen. He asked me, what am I looking for to get out of the lesson? I said, maybe give me some tips on doing solos or something, because I've never really been a solo guy. I play the songs, but I always wanted to do solo type stuff, but never really did anything like that much. Had an opportunity until maybe a couple of years ago when the guys asked me, Trey does a solo. Of course, Trey does a solo, and of course, Mitch does a solo, but they were like, you need to do a bass solo. I was like, man, I don't know. So I always loved the video from Mike when he did they called it the Ultra Bass, which is on, hang on. Let me grab it. It happens to be on this right here.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Right.
And so
Okay.
I patterned my bass solo after the Ultra Bass, even though that was during the Sammy years, but I don't care.
You'll find one of the latest Jay Turner bass solos on the Halenville Live Facebook fan page too.
That's right.
So
Yeah, scroll back a week or two from a couple shows ago, I think, Jay. It's
Right.
badass, bro. You're a modest dude, man.
Yes, you are.
You're a great dude, but you are too modest, man. You burn it up in that solo, dude.
Well, thanks. I try to. I actually on my rig rundown that you did. I didn't really get to go over my effects pedal. I only use one. It's the Boss SY 300, and I can have everything programmed that kind of like what Mike would use. Not totally everything, but I've got a delay. I call it Mikey's delay. I've got a phaser. Use that with dirty movies and push comes to shove. What else do I have? I've got a little kind of a fuzzy bass tone for running with the devil. And I've got this, I can't give away my secret, but for Sunday afternoon in the park, I have a special setting for that.
Nice.
If anybody else wants to attempt Sunday afternoon in the park as a bass solo, I'll let them figure it on their own, like
It's
I
on
did.
there, and
Wow.
it's killer. It's
I
killer.
had a lot of fun because Mitch comes out and plays that with me, so that
Yeah.
Look,
Right
you
on.
saw that little
Yeah.
fuzzy tone for running with the devil, Jay. Look, Tony will back me up on this. It was like getting punched in the face. The opening, every bump. You did it with your teeth. Getting punched in the face. That's how serious that rig that you kick is.
Yeah.
And we were right beside
You're on my
that
side.
cab. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
We were
right.
right
You're in,
there.
you're in front of it.
Very
Yeah.
cool, brother. Very
Yeah. Yeah, man. Jay, let me say, if anyone knew, if you're just hopping in, there's R2, R3 Lock and Nut, our Van Halen bro. What's up, man? Man, if you're just hopping in, say hello. We're here with Jay Turner, the bass player for the Mighty Mean Street, North Carolina's premier Van Halen tribute band.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
cool. Absolutely.
So Jay, you got this thing as a graduation gift in '82.
Right.
You're a lifelong Van Halen fan. I know that. Show us that bass. Is it
All right.
nearby?
It's right here.
Right on, man.
All right. Let's see the best way to do this. Can you see my Mikey clothes in the background?
Oh yeah.
All
That's
right.
dedication right there, bro.
Oh man, look at
Look,
these.
look.
Let's see. Let me see if I can get the camera a little better.
Oh my goodness.
Looks good, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So that's the original,
The Schecter.
original pickups. Everything's original. I put this tape on there just to, because I saw it in one of Mike's pictures. It had a piece of tape. It's not holding anything. There's nothing wrong with the guitar. Just trying to make it look like his.
Look how serious that bridge is, you guys. Holy crap. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the chrome is pretty corroded on it, if you will. But,
Wow.
I thought about changing it, but then I said,
No.
no, I'm not. I'm going to leave it
That's
original.
character right there.
And then, of course, these aren't real scratches. I did not want to scratch mine up like they did Mike's, so I just took a black crayon and made marks on it so I can rub it. It actually has rubbed off from my arm being there. But every once in a while, I'll go in and touch it back up, and people
Nice.
don't know any difference,
No,
Looks
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I don't think anybody,
Yamaha.
even if you hadn't have said anything, Jay.
Oops, it's upside
Oh,
down.
it's
Sorry.
BB 2000. Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see.
Have you ever had to have the frets redone on that bass at all? Have you played it that much?
I haven't had to have them done.
Wow. Look
I
at
don't know if you
that.
can see the serial. I don't know if you can see it. Might be upside down.
Can see it. I can't read
I
it.
see
though.
11049 something 9. No,
It's pretty good.
it's upside down.
Not
Right.
bad.
Hang on.
It's got good eyes. Good night.
You see that, Tony?
No, I didn't see
My
nothing.
goodness.
There you
I
go.
see a
Oh, 11842.
Was that a 2?
2.
2-2.
2-2. Oh, there's another 2.
118,422.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
The
what
hip
it is.
shot.
118,422.
It's in really nice shape.
Wow,
I
that's
think I have a couple little dings on the side right here, but that's about it. Where I bumped it or dropped it or something.
Road wear.
wow.
There's
Wow.
It's pretty pristine.
So Jay, when did the relicking go on it? How early?
You mean the marks? These
Yeah.
marks? I did it when I was in my other Van Halen tribute, Lucky 13. At first, I played it just plain. I was like,
Yeah.
well, I kept thinking, what should I do? Should I paint something on there? Or should I make some kind of decals that go on there, like clear decals that are printed? And I just said, well, let me try a crayon, see if that works. So I did it, and I was like, well, it's good enough for me.
Sure.
You
it was
didn't
great.
want the actual real grooves, the real marks
Nah,
in
I
the
didn't want to do that.
exact places. No.
I didn't. I just looked at some pictures and just, did it the best I could. So
Nice, dude.
that's that. And along with that, I made a replica strap. I think I showed it before, but the strap that you might have seen in some of Mike's pictures.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun collecting these pins on it. I think I went to a couple of antique gun shows and of course YouTube and I mean not YouTube, eBay. I said YouTube.
Sure. Wow.
You nailed it, bro.
And then of course I wear a red, like a Dickies shirt, and got a lot of the Army ribbons and things. And I've got captain's bars on the shoulders like Mike wore, and those are actually my dad's. His captain bars.
Oh, that's even more special.
Yeah.
See, the base kids are nerds too.
And actually, these wings were from my high school drafting teacher, and he flew in a A6 Intruder.
Ooh.
So that's really special right here.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's great.
Mr. Tromsness was his name, and he was our drafting teacher, and he gave me these
super
wings.
Cool, man.
Yep.
Wow.
So Jay, give us a peek. One of the guys mentioned a moment ago, you got the wardrobe there behind you.
Yeah, I got some of it. Yeah. I got the orange. This is a real USAF. It's a CWU-I think. I can't quite read it, and I don't remember, but it is the real flight suit. Actually, it had a liner, and the liner probably weighed 10 pounds worth of wool or something. This is a winter flight suit.
You took that out.
I cut it out so it'd be lighter.
Nice.
I could actually wear it. I've had it tailored because it was huge. I looked like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man with it on. But I had it tailored and trimmed down to make it fit a little tighter, and I went ahead and cut the sleeves and rolled them like Mike did. So
nice, dude.
that is real. It's not it's just like the one Mike wore. It's not a prison suit or anything like that. It's real. And I don't see these on eBay like I used to. So I'm glad I got it when I did.
Nice, Jay.
That's super cool.
This one is pretty cool. It's a heated. You might have seen Mike wearing this. It's a heated flight suit. It's called it's a General Electric innards, but it's a type F3 suit or trouser. And he wore like a cut off camouflage shirt with the sleeves cut off. So I have that to go with it too. But every time I find one of these on eBay, it's like the moths have gotten into these cuffs on the bottom.
Looks like ski bibs.
Oh,
yeah, it's like that,
Yeah.
but it's got wiring inside of it. It used to be a wire that hung out over here somewhere, and I cut the wire off. I think it was right there that you would plug in because.
Oh my goodness!
Can you see that pattern?
Oh yeah.
Those are wires for heat for bombers.
Like
It
an old
looks
electric
warm
blanket.
as hell if you're wearing it on stage, bro.
It's not
That
too
one
bad.
does. No,
Not too bad.
Jay's got the wardrobe, don't he?
Goodness.
And then here's the jump sweatshirt.
That's cool. Look at this.
My mom and I made this, so it's
I was just going to ask you
very special.
Oh,
that
custom.
question.
Yep. And,
Oh, that's cool, bro.
yeah.
Jay's the biggest Michael Anthony fan I know.
I forgot this flying cap, which is vintage Korean Navy flying cap that Mike wore with that flight suit. It's very cool.
Try it on,
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah, dude.
Come on, bro.
This is the ultimate show and tell.
Welcome, the Axe. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. All right, Jay, dude. Excellent.
Right
Excellent.
Take a screenshot of that.
on. I know.
Huh? No, you can't. Hey guys, I need to take a quick break.
All right,
Listen,
no
brother.
problem.
All right.
All right, let's go to that. All right. All right. So Jay will be right back. All right. So yeah. All right. So in the meantime, we'll let them know that we're. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna run some nearly impossible Van Halen trivia a little later on. Let's find that. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. That'll be a little later on. These guys say it's a hard question.
Yes.
We'll see.
I think so.
Once again.
Yeah. So we're going to play tonight. We're going to play for a poker chip. We hadn't done this in a little while. Let me. So we have these Van Halen poker chips, and they all have Van Halen. I have a bunch of them. They all have Van Halen on one side like that, okay? But, ooh, all right. And it's got a different guitar on each one.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're playing for the Frankie tonight.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
We're playing for the Frankie. We'll throw this in. We'll chunk you $1 million Van Halen bucks just for being here. Just for being here. We give you money. You know? Just saying.
I was
Love
lucky enough to get this one
Ooh, the Rasta.
right before I joined the show.
Ed snagged that one.
man.
Yeah.
I was
We
Ed, show
gave
happy.
that
away-
again, bro. Show that again. Let's see that again, brother. That's cool, man. That's
Yeah.
really cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Cobra
we'll-
Kai Platoon. Welcome, bro.
Hey, man.
Are there any bass players in the chat?
No.
I wonder.
These bass guys don't get enough love.
No.
You know, I bought a bass just a couple of years ago, and now that I've got all, you know, these new hips and all, and back at it and got this music room, I am very much enjoying my bass. Yeah,
That's awesome. That is awesome.
and I'm thinking about time maybe for another,
Oh, really?
maybe.
You
Just
always
saying.
need another guitar, guys. You always do.
Just saying. Yeah, but Jay will be right back. But so,
So,
oh, you gonna say it?
Jay Santiago had a couple of questions for him.
That's what you guys were saying. What was the question?
One of them was, do you like to use a pick or your fingers? And the other one
Okay.
was, what pickups does your pickup selector select? Is it a three-way and splits the neck pickups?
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of them. Yep.
We'll
Good
hold
questions.
that. We'll
Yeah.
hold those, Jay. Nice to see you, sir. So if you're just hopping in, it's nice to see you. It's Tuesday night. All right, so maybe this is a good time. We have a birthday in the house tonight. We
Really?
do.
Oh, I know who.
Let me
I think.
find this person in the chat. So actually it is tomorrow, but please join me in wishing Monique a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Monique. You rock. Very
Happy
cool.
birthday. Nice to see you, ma'am. Always great to see you. And have a great birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hope you have the best
that's
day.
cool. Yeah, right on. All right. Yeah,
I was
so
going to say every guitar player in the chat thinks he's a bass player, so there's a lot of bass players out there, Ed.
I know.
I guess so.
So this is kind of like a all-around Michael Anthony week around here. We'll show you later, but we're going to go ahead and show you now while we're waiting on Jay. This Saturday on Show Me Your Pick, when it's the weekend, and we can let our hair down a little bit, and not be so prim and proper like we fucking are, right, Charles?
Hell yeah, man! I got a tie on. Are you kidding me?
But so we're gonna bring the weekend in this
Love that
weekend,
shirt.
this Saturday night, and we're gonna be talking about chicken foot.
Man,
9
Ed, that's
p.m.
beautiful work, brother.
I added 4 more avatars to my collection.
Super cool.
Yeah, looking
That
good.
looks good,
Ed.
Tony. That looks great, man.
That's Ed right there. Bravo. But yeah, we get to talk about Michael Anthony Saturday too.
Yes.
Yeah. But so these bass guitars of Jay's, they all make an appearance in Mean Street show in the course of a night. Yeah.
I don't think he has this one, does he? Does Jay have this one?
I didn't see
I
that.
don't think
I don't
so.
know.
I didn't
We'll
see
have to
that
ask.
one.
We'll have to ask him when he's getting it.
If he does, I haven't seen it. Yeah.
You know, when I got there, I wasn't aware he had all those basses, Tony, because I hadn't walked up and actually looked at that side of the stage. I came up and it was blind to me. And so as he pulled them all out, I hadn't ever seen him before. It was a real treat. It was a real treat when he was
Yeah.
pulling them out one at a time.
No, when we got there in the afternoon, he's always the first one there, and just loading this stuff in. It was a nice day, and when he took these things out of the cases, man, it was a very nice moment. Very nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. But he does use all of them, and yeah. But I'm
Many-
gonna let what
Many of the
Ed?
many of the tribute bands you see, the bass player will have one bass with them.
Yeah. Well, I think that a lot of and I like all of them. Don't take this the wrong way, but some of the bass players in Van Halen tribute bands don't go all out like Jay Turner
Right.
goes all out in
Right.
every way. You know, he is the ultimate Van Halen fan.
Yes.
You know, but he's a bass player. You know, I know it's a lot of guitar players, you know, on the block around here, but yeah, Jay is he is he he goes for every detail like everyone else does. You know,
When I think about how fortunate those guys are to have found each other, to be as accomplished musicians they are, to where they can each play their role correctly. You know, some Van Halen bands, their strong point is the look, and then they find a guy who can play guitar really well like Eddie, and then everything else kind of falls into place. But each member of Mean Street, these guys all have their own personal vibe that they carry when they come on stage. I can't believe how fortunate they are to have found each other.
it's a great
Honestly.
combination of
Oh my
of the
goodness.
four. It,
Oh my
it's
goodness,
it's
because
right.
they not only have the gear, they've all got the gear. They've got really, really great gear, but they sound. They have worked out the sound to where you close your eyes and you can quite literally hear Van Halen. Close your eyes and just hear Van Halen. Are there moments where it changes up and they become themselves? Yeah, because they're human beings. But as far as their ability to produce Van Halen sound, it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
So
And,
so
yeah.
let's bring Jay back in. Here's Jay. There he is.
Hey,
Hey.
sorry. With the smoke coming down from Canada last week, my son had an asthma attack, and
Oh,
he's
my
not
goodness.
feeling too well. So he
Sorry.
was wanting to come in here and show you guys his trains and things, but he's not really feeling that well. So
Yeah.
Hope he
yeah.
feels better, brother.
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
So where did we leave off? I showed you the Yamaha. I showed you some clothes. That yellow sweatshirt back there is my pride and joy. That's the one that took me the longest to get done.
Hey, Ed, there were a couple of questions that you had brought up from earlier for Jay.
Yeah.
If you wanted to repeat those, Ed?
Yeah. Jay Santiago was asking about your pickups.
On the Yamaha?
I'm
Mhm.
looking for it right
Must
now.
be. I mean, that's the only bass I showed.
He said, what pickups does your pickup selector select? Is it three-way and
Oh.
splits the neck pickups?
Yeah. Yeah, it's you know, the bridge. Oops. And then both, and then neck.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
and that's stock.
Okay.
Very cool.
The other question he had was whether you like to use picks or your fingers or both.
Depends on the song.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I do both.
Or your teeth.
Yeah, there's a little. Yeah, there's a story behind that too. I had some bridge work done. In high school, I had an accident playing basketball, so I have to be very careful with that. Could be
You don't
very
want
expensive.
a tooth go flying out into the audience.
or a chunk of
A chunk, yeah.
Uh,
So
wow.
what do you want to see next, Tony and guys? How about
So-
the little bass? It might be next in line, maybe.
Yeah. Where's that?
So this one, I don't know if you had that picture, Tony, of the Ed
So
and
cute.
Ed and Mike playing the little guitars, but
Yeah.
this was as close as I could get because Mike's had a maple fretboard, I think, and not like this, but this is just a little. And I didn't do a good job of fixing this yet, but it had something like iMusic guitar or something. some weird name brand, but I found this on just on reverb.com for like $100 or something. It's like a little short kids bass is what I called it. But man, that thing's got some hot pickups on this thing.
I was going to ask you, Jay, it looks like those are stock Fender Precision pickups.
Yeah, I have no idea what the brand is, but when I got this thing, I had to fix this strap lock or whatever, peg here because it was loose. I had to take it out and stick some wood glue and break off some toothpicks down in there to tighten that back up, glue it back up. But yeah, this thing is come in handy to do little guitars.
That's cute.
And of course, if you guys have ever seen the picture of Mike and Ed, I sent that to you, Tony. I don't know if you could pull it up, but he had a strap that he wore with that had skull and crossbones. So I had to make one.
Awesome.
So I just made one.
Dude.
I got some white vinyl and drew the pattern and just took some black Sharpie and made the eyes, nose, and mouth to look like the one that Mike
Look
had.
how sinister all the skulls are. Those are cool, dude.
Yeah.
And he had them at different angles.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
So I might be the only one that even knows this. I mean, any Van Halen super nerd like me or Michael Anthony would know about this if they've seen the picture.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think he wore it in maybe it was an Ampeg ad. His was a little wider, but this is a Levi's.
Now, is that the only time you saw it?
Yeah, I've only seen it in pictures.
Just in that picture? He didn't wear it on stage?
He might have during the Diver Down. I don't remember. I remember just seeing pictures of it. It looks like the Diver Down tours.
Yeah.
I saw him twice on the Diver Down. So
Let's look at a couple of these, Jay.
okay. Oops. Can you make it larger?
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, it's the Yamaha before they marked it up.
Let me do it like, let's try that. Let's see.
Yeah. Put it right up over us.
Might be a little.
I see someone asking if I have the Tabasco. I don't.
All right.
Oh yeah, I was asking that earlier.
But I thought about making my own bass, and there's a brewery here called Red Oak Brewery, and I thought about making a Red Oak bottle bass. It would kind of be like the Tabasco bottle bass.
So Jay, Mike's bass, Mike really kicked his around in 80, 81, 82, and those scars developed. But and that's 1980 right there, looks like how yours started off.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, if I just clean the crayon marks off of mine, that's what it would look like, just like that.
That's excellent.
So now I can always go back to that look right there if I want to.
Nice. So you've probably done those marks on that bass how many times in your life on that bass? Countless, probably, right?
No, not since I put them on there. I'd say it was back in 2012 when I did it. And I just have to occasionally go back and touch it up a little bit because my arm might rub some of it off or,
Right.
But it pretty much stays on there.
Gotcha.
I thought it was a pretty good idea that I used a crayon myself.
I think it's brilliant. Faux relicking.
There you go. Yeah, I've got that flight suit with the belts around it, the leg.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite shots there.
Hey, Jimmy Ray Hawkins has a question for you, Jay. He wants to know if you've tried any of Michael Anthony's hot sauces, and if so, what is your take and review on them?
Well, they're excellent. I have and it's funny because I think my favorite is the actual fiery hot lava mustard that I like to use on brats, and
You
also
like the hot mustard?
yeah,
I
I like the
got you.
barbecue sauce too.
Yeah, the barbecue's really good.
Yeah.
The mustard, I'll be honest. I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
on the mustard sauce, but I love the extra hot. The extra hot.
Well, if you eat brats, it's good on brats.
Really good.
The hot mustard is great on brats.
I'm gonna
Brats and
check it out.
some sauerkraut.
Yes.
You say brats and sauerkraut?
Yep.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna check it out.
Oh, so that little red vest there, me and my mom made that too. So yeah, I'm a super Mikey nerd.
Man, oh man.
See if you can find that picture with the little guitars.
Let's see.
There you go.
There it is.
There it is.
Yep. So his
Wow, look at the strap and everything, man.
Yep. His strap was a little wider. I couldn't
Oh,
get
yeah.
one that wide. But
Your guitar comes close though. That
Yeah.
looks.
Yeah.
it's the same scale.
Yeah.
How many frets are on that little bass?
It's
Out of curiosity.
it's
Like
20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nice.
Of course, the Yamaha has 21. And if you listen to Everybody Wants Some, that's where you can hit that high note
Very cool.
in the song.
Very cool.
So let's see, we got the Yamaha, the little bass. How about we do the bloody bass?
Mhm.
Yes.
Here's what let's do. Let's and we'll pause
trivia
this. Yeah, let's
Awesome.
go into some. What do you think? We'll go into some nearly impossible Van Halen trivia for tonight. Yeah, we will.
We'll have Charles do that sound next time.
All right.
Can
So,
do.
Jay Turner of the Mighty Mean Street is going to help us bring in our nearly impossible Van Halen trivia question for tonight. If you are, in fact, the winner, there's a trivia winner's email down below. Email me your name and address. We're playing for a Van Halen Pokerchip. That's got a picture of Frankie on the back.
My goodness.
Yeah,
I
we're
can't
playing
play.
for that one.
Dang it.
You didn't get one of those,
Yeah.
Jay?
$1 million Van Halen bucks with it. You'll get,
Oh, man.
Oh,
you'll
you didn't
get
see this. You were out.
all this kind of other
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, cool.
These guitar picks and, you know. Yeah, so good luck.
Now I'm sad. I can't play for this one.
That's okay, Jay. You know the source.
The night you're a guest.
You know the source, bro. You get one.
Jay Turner has won here a couple of times. Yeah,
He has.
he is. All right, let's find the question, guys. Good luck.
Look, you guys.
This is nearly impossible Van Halen trivia. All right, here we go. All right. One question. The first correct answer that we see is the winner. Okay. And no, it's not Jessica Alba. Sorry.
But it could be.
Putting that out there. Just putting it out there. All right. Here we go. Get ready, tight. Nearly Impossible Van Halen trivia. Michael Anthony contributed background vocals to a song on what band's 1985 album? Name the band. Contributed vocals to a song.
Do you know this one, Jay?
Not telling.
I didn't.
I didn't.
They're coming in.
They're flying in, aren't they?
Right on.
It's good to see you, John. You rock, John. Love you, brother. Andy, it's good to see you, bro.
Some good answers.
Bro.
Simtree.
Trevor.
Some good answers, but these
ABBA.
boys, yeah, this band rocked. Hell yeah.
Good guesses, man. Good guesses.
Can you give them a hint?
No,
A song
they're
name?
gonna do it like
That's
the
right.
old-fashioned way. They're gonna earn it. All right, there's your question, kids. Don't think outside the box. Think inside the box. That's your hint. Now somebody's going to get it right away.
Keith H., it's good to see you, brother.
You're getting warmer.
Yes, they are.
Getting warmer.
Yes, they are.
Getting warmer there. I like it. I like the pattern, but you need to land. Man, you guys are
New kids.
You guys are going in the right direction. Very much. Keith H., what's up, bro? Good to see you.
Tony, you knocked it out of the park tonight with this question. This is a really good question.
See, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, I thought the same thing. I thought Sammy Hagar. I thought maybe Michael sang on one of his songs from, the album that he and Ed produced that he had to make. What was it? I Never Said Goodbye, or
Man. All right. All right. I'll repeat it. How's that? Michael Anthony, okay, contributed background vocals, to a song on what band's 1985 album? Come on.
I'm surprised Eddie let him do this. Because Eddie didn't like anybody doing anything outside the band.
That's a good point, Ed.
I mean, although he did, Eddie did beat it and, all that, but he didn't like it when the other band members did anything.
All right. Man.
Yeah.
I thought somebody would have gotten it. But they have not. What shall we do, guys? I think they need a hint. Let me
type something, Tony, to you, and see if this will be a good one. Is that too much?
No, they'll get it right away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be it. But that's a good question, though. It really is.
That is a great
That's a
question.
layup right there.
You get it
Everybody's like,
immediately.
thanks, Ed.
Yeah, right.
All right. Man, you guys, come on.
Wow.
Come on. We're playing for a cool Van Halen poker chip. dudes.
They've named a lot of bands, a lot of
You
entertainers.
guys
Wow.
have named a lot, but not the right one.
Wow.
All right.
Excuse me.
And all of you are getting cold too. You were heading in the right direction there for a moment.
I don't know. They just hit a resurgence, Tony. Check this out. My feed just jumped, and they're digging deep, brother.
Flock of
Holy
seagulls.
moly! Look at this. Did you see that? Did you see it, Ed?
Yeah.
Wow! I
Yeah, they-
can't believe they haven't gotten it yet. They
Coming
made
in
every
hot.
rock band in
Rock
history
solid
just about.
answers, though. Rock solid, though.
Wow. Good question, Tony. This is
Yeah.
really, really cool.
And you can't Google this shift, man.
You could try. Kaja Cuckoo.
Hush, hush, I do I. Hush, hush. No. All right. We're going to have to cut it off. Dudes. We are. All right. And you're going to kick yourself.
Mm-hmm. Like
Aren't
I did.
you? You're going to kick yourself.
Wow! I can't believe
But
it.
great
You got 'em.
answers. Great answers.
Tony,
but
give
not
him
the
give him
right
3 or
answer.
4 more minutes. 3 or 4 more
Three or
minutes.
four more minutes.
They're all.
These
They're,
guys.
Man,
oh,
Wait a minute. Hey,
Oh.
hey.
they're
Hold on.
going deep with
I think I see it.
Check it.
I think I see it too. I just want to
Well-
make sure somebody else doesn't have it first.
Nope.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
what you're seeing.
Yeah. That's an effort to try to take 2 shots.
But still.
And he nailed it on the first attempt.
Yeah.
Keith H is correct
Very
with
cool. Very
Cool.
cool. Very cool.
Autograph.
Very cool.
So Autograph toured with Van Halen in 1984, and Michael Anthony sang background vocals on the second Autograph album called That's the Stuff, and the song was Blondes in Black Cars was the
Very
song
cool.
he sang on.
Very cool.
Don't say it, Jay. I know what you're thinking.
So Keith H is the big winner for tonight. Dude, congratulations. Let's give him another
All right.
round of
Rock,
applause
brother.
there.
Golf clap.
Keith,
Absolutely.
I know
rock.
you've won here before, bro. Resend your info so it's at the top, and I'll make sure you get the latest stuff around here since the last time you've won. But thanks for being here. Thanks for playing. Thanks to everybody for being here and playing. But Keith H gets the goods tonight. And Keith, I'm going to chunk in with you one of these. I meant to do it last week, but I forgot. Page 2 of the Mean
Very
Street
cool.
set list
Very cool.
from at least last show
Wow.
at DJ Sky Lounge. But this half of this actually represents the half of the show that we didn't live stream. So this is what you missed.
They'll get it. They'll
That's
get
gonna
it.
be-
It's going up. You guys will get it.
On Charles's DVD
You
that he
got
sends
it.
out.
You got it. You're going to enjoy
Yeah.
the hell out of it.
There might be some
Yeah.
Jay Turner sweat on that.
Ed, remember you typed in the private chat? You were talking about give him a
Yeah.
hint?
The
Well,
hint was
interesting enough, Keith H. only because they toured with him.
that was my hint.
That was his
yeah.
hint. You're right. They would have got it. Bam. That
Yeah, they
fast.
were. You're right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool, Ed. I
Cool.
love it. Very cool.
Yeah. Nice. So, Jay, you guys got a gig this weekend. Are you psyched, bro?
Yeah, man. And we haven't played since DJ, so we're ready. This is a reschedule because it got rained out the original date, and so we're hoping this one will have good weather. It's a chance you take with the outdoor stuff.
Yeah. Well, good luck. The weather's supposed to be nice here.
Yep.
So looks like a
Let's-
green light and a good
Yep.
show on tap for Saturday, man.
Yep.
I kind of wish I wanted to ask your audio guy a question. You know, the difference between playing the venue that I saw you in and the venue that you're going to play in is night and day, I would say. What his challenges are as far as making you guys sound as good as you did when I saw you outdoors.
We have a different guy that'll be running sound for us.
I got you.
One of our local favorite guys.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, he does an excellent job.
Very cool.
Yep.
Very cool, bro.
Yeah. Jay, when their last gig, that sound guy, Jay and the guys had worked with him in the past and they knew each other. He was a great dude and they all got stuff done and it was awesome.
Their sound was outstanding.
Thanks,
Okay,
guys.
it was outstanding. And
I appreciate it.
no, it was outstanding. It was really good, bro.
I have a quick
Great
question,
sound
Jay.
guy. He does good. He does good work.
Do you get butterflies before a show?
Not at all. I
It doesn't matter what the size of the crowd is, small, big, or
No, I don't.
that's good.
I used to, but for some reason I just
More confidence.
learned how to tune it out or whatever. Yeah, probably the bigger the crowd, maybe a little bit antsy, but
Yeah. So do you think the hairband festival thing is going to be a little nerve wracking, or
it's gonna be fun.
those venues at that size, they're great because they're small enough where you're still close, but a larger crowd. So
Right. I hope
we have an
it's
arena
packed.
like that in my town, right here, right down the road, 1 mile away, and I've seen Judas Priest there and Avenged Sevenfold, and
Yeah.
it's just there's no bad seat in the house.
If I remember right, I think I looked up and I believe Cool and the Gang played at this place like 2 weeks ago. So I was like,
great.
that's cool.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty big place up there, I think.
Maybe you could sign the wall underneath them, or I'm sure there's.
And it's a
This-
pretty new building too. I don't
Okay.
think it's that old of a building, so it should be very nice, facilities.
Excellent.
Very cool. What's the biggest crowd you guys have played to so far? Do you know?
Oh my gosh. I'd need Benny or somebody or Trey on here to tell you. I don't know.
Got you, brother.
Yeah.
See you, Andy.
We kind of, started right as COVID hit, so we kind of got, into that and took some time to recover to start playing again. But we've had some great crowds.
Oh yeah, you're
Some nice
very well
intimate ones
received.
and some, yeah.
Very well received, man.
So I'm sitting here holding another bass because I don't have
Yes.
anywhere to put it because it's the
Which one you holding, dude?
it's the Hamer Blitz bass, the Explorer body. I don't have anywhere to put it, so I've been standing here or sitting here holding it. I don't have a stand anywhere.
Grab it. Let's look at it.
All right.
This thing
Yeah,
is-
let's
it's
talk
just
about that.
way
baby.
too cool.
So yeah, this thing is awesome.
Again, look at that
I
bridge.
love that.
Look how chunky that bridge is.
So these are the Geezer Butler EMGs I put on here. Took the originals out. And when I bought this, I bought it from a fellow up in Northern Virginia or South Maryland area, and it was just natural wood color, which is the neck. It was this color
Oh wow.
on the neck. It's like the paint had been stripped off of it. I think it used to be red. Yeah. But the paint was all stripped off. there were no pick guards or nothing on it, so there were little holes in places where the pick guard was.
Mm-hmm.
And I paid $750 for it. I found this guy. I think I found him on Reverb. I use that a lot, Reverb.com.
Mm-hmm.
And since I had been looking at a Charvel from this place up in the Chicago area, and every time I tried to contact them, I just couldn't get a hold of them. They advertised as having this Hamer. I'm sorry, Charvel. And I was like, man, I got to get the Charvel. And then after a while, I just gave up and, started looking at these Hamers because, these are nice basses. Very nice. But I got Sims Custom Guitar. They're kind of in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area.
Mm-hmm.
Got him to paint this for me. And I think he did an excellent job.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
It's
Absolutely.
not going to be no way 100% perfect like Mike's, but it's so damn close.
Gets the point across pretty well.
Exactly. And then I've got that on the back.
Nice.
And that's not 100% perfect either, but I like it.
He used his finger to do that, didn't he? It sure looks
I'm
like
not
he
really
did.
sure. He might have.
It looks like it.
I don't have a body, so I probably look invisible.
Siri.
What?
No, thank you, Siri.
That was funny. But yeah,
that's great.
Naughty girl.
I get asked all the time, what does that stand for again? So I have to use the word fart a lot of times, depending on the person. If they get it, they get it.
Absolutely.
But the action is awesome. I don't know.
Do you set your own basses up, Jay?
I set this one up initially, and the first time I used it and played it, I wasn't totally happy with it, so I did take it to a luthier and let them work on it for me and get it exactly right. Initially, I did.
You don't have a doogie.
Nah, I don't. Not that fortunate. But the bridge is a Schaller. I bought it. And it came from, I think it came from actually Germany.
That's badass.
Yeah, man.
And then I've got the Schaller tuners. Let's see.
I love the black headstock.
Isn't that nice?
Nice.
Yes.
And then, except for this one, is the hip shot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's close enough. So that's that.
Jay
So this one has this is the volume for this pickup, the volume for this one, and tone.
Jimmy Ray has a question. Have you ever had that refretted?
Oh no, this is the way it is when I bought it. I've only had this bass a couple years.
Gotcha.
I bought it during COVID and sent it off for paint, and it took a long time to get it back, but it was worth the wait.
It's a spectacular job.
Do you have it set up for certain songs that you play, or?
Well, I talked to Mike's brother about it, and the only thing we could think of is that he only played Everybody Wants Some.
Oh.
He couldn't recall any other songs that he actually played this on. I know he had other versions of this. He had one that had a hole in it right here, and it had a maple neck.
And you played that live during Everybody Wants Some, right?
Yeah, I try to play it, and then sometimes I'll just keep it and play it for the next couple of songs or so.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He did a really good job. And you don't feel it's totally perfect. The coating on here, he did. You don't feel any bumps or nothing. It's so smooth. There's no paint.
Did you, Jay, have to supply the painter with the pictures? Had he done
Oh,
these in his past?
you should check out his page. He's got a lot of really cool guitars. He had done. I don't know if he had done any kind of like a blood splatter, but he had a guitar that he had done like a splatter type. And it was mostly this, this kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing like this part.
That's beautiful.
So, yeah, and this thing sounds great.
Excellent. Excellent. You rock that bass, Jay.
Yes.
Thanks.
My goodness, you rock that bass.
So on that bass, Jay,
Yeah.
did you have to give the guy pictures of the?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah. Gotcha. And so how exact is that in your opinion?
It's pretty close.
Wow.
They got the thumbs up from Mike's brother, so I was happy about that.
How do you get spatter close? You know what I mean? How
I don't know,
drip,
but it's
drip,
it's
drip.
close enough. It's
Throw the can at the guitar.
yeah. It's funny when I was trying to figure out how they did that. I asked Mike's brother. I said, "What do they do? Get up on the ladder with a balloon filled with red paint and drop it on it or something?" He said, "Yeah, something like that." I think I read somewhere that Mike threw a balloon filled with paint at it. I don't know if that's true or not. As far as what I read on, it's like a discussion forum or something.
So we talked about this while you were gone earlier, Jay. So you play all these basses live on stage every show.
Yep.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's actually. Go ahead.
No, after you.
I was actually, I usually take 4 with me. So we've seen 3. So
Yeah.
can you guys guess what
There
the
is
4th one?
one
You probably
more.
already saw the picture.
One more. So wait a second, Jay.
I have to
Before
go in
you
another
do.
room and get it too.
Oh, okay. I want to ask you a question too after you get back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, he does, KXM Rock. He does.
So Jay Turner, you see as much that he has in common with Michael Anthony. I don't know that Jay can hear you right now, but or hear me, but Jay has another interesting fact in common with Michael Anthony. I'm gonna ask him when he gets back here. Jay, are you there, bro? He dropped something.
I hope it wasn't the
You didn't
guitar.
drop that.
Yeah.
All right, so he can't even hear us.
All right, guys.
All right, so let me ask you this first, Jay. So, you have a interesting fact in common with Michael Anthony that not many people in the world do, and a lot of us knew that this about Michael Anthony first, but didn't know it about you.
Okay. I think I know what
Um,
you're talking about.
so you want to explain what I'm talking about? So Michael Anthony, we all know that Mike likes a little Jack Daniels a little sip sometimes. And Mike is a Tennessee Squire.
Yep.
What does that mean, Jay?
It means you're a friend of Jack.
A friend of Jack.
That's
You
right.
like your Jack Daniels.
And you're
Very good friend.
Yes,
That's
a
awesome.
respectable person, and they don't just take everybody. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much about details of being a squire, but I was awesomely nominated by a nice fellow, and I can't ever thank him enough for doing that for me.
So you can only explain, Jay. You can only nominate if you are a squire. You can only nominate one other person in your lifetime.
Well, actually, no, that's what the guy thought that gave me my nomination. So that's what made it so special, because he was an elderly gentleman that I met, and he had become a squire back in 1985, and he had a son, but he said his son wasn't really interested in it, and he got to know me, and he liked me well enough and thought enough of me to nominate me, and I was honored to get it. So that's what made it so special, that he thought he could only do. And the rules might have been that back then, but now you can nominate like up to 3 people per year.
So
Yeah.
what does this mean, Jay? Explain what the perks are. What does this mean for those of us that don't know?
He can't tell you.
Well,
You have to kill you.
Well, I can tell you a little bit, because you might have heard Mike saying that on the little, what was it, 1986 or so video that they did on MTV, and they were on, like a pre-show. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
And Mike opens up his travel drawer, and he's got a bunch of bottles of Jack in there, and he shows a box full of picks, and he says, "Yeah, this looks like a box full of picks." He grabs a bunch and throws them out, and he says a bunch of towels underneath. He didn't really have a box full of picks; it was a bunch of towels underneath some picks.
That's cool.
But
That's cool.
yeah, you get assigned a plot of land at the distillery, and it's a 1-inch square plot of land. So it's pretty cool. I have a certificate on the wall. It's got my plot number.
That's
So it's just a very cool thing. You get a wallet card that you can, if you go to the distillery, there's some stores, and you can get discounts on some Jack Daniels swag and stuff, shirts and stuff. So it's super cool, and the people are super nice.
Excellent.
And there's used to be a room in the distillery, but now they've expanded it, and it's the Motlow house that they refurbished and opened it up. I think maybe the year before I became a squire, they refurbished and opened that up. But I know Mike and Doogie have been there when it was the room, I believe. I don't think they haven't visited the Motlow house, so it'd be cool. It would be cool if they would go back and visit and see the actual house. The house is awesome. I actually donated one of those little mini Jack Daniels bases, and they have it on display at the Motlow house. Yeah, one of those.
Oh, nice.
It's in a display window there.
You have the bottles in your base as well?
I'm sorry? No, mine, no.
Facsimile?
I don't have that version. I don't have the Yamaha version. The one that I have, which I'll go ahead and get it out here. But this is mine.
Beautiful.
Wow.
It's very well made, and I think it was made in England, actually, from what I can see, what I can find about this bass. It actually.
How long you played that, Jay?
Well, I've only had this a few years, but I'm actually having one custom made. I think I'm about fourth in line on the wait list. Another a guitar builder who's actually also out of the Tennessee area, Chattanooga. I'm on the wait list. I'm going to have one made like I want it, but it's probably going to be more like Mike's than this one is, because you can see this one isn't painted like Mike's was. But it's very nice.
That is absolutely
Yes.
spectacular.
Great.
This bass was made very well. The luthier, it had a problem with the pickup, and
I
Really?
like how it's painted. The pickup is painted. I like that.
it's
You don't like
not-
that?
No, I mean the pickup isn't painted.
Oh.
What was that? I stuck a sticker on it.
Oh, it's a sticker. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that. So it's not perfect, but
God, if you hadn't told me, Ed, Tony, if he hadn't told us he put a sticker on there, I would not have known.
I thought it was painted.
it's just an EMG.
I thought it was painted.
I mean, an EMG pickup. With the it's just it's a Music Man style, but it's EMG. It's just got a black plastic cover on it. So I just, I was gonna paint it on there, but just to do it very quickly, I just made a sticker and cut it out and put it
That
on.
matches up
That's
well.
Awesome. That's awesome.
But oops, it's very well done. The only thing is it's 24 fret, and I don't have super long arms, so when I play it, when it's hanging on me properly, it feels like I'm reaching like
Way up.
way out there.
Wow. You are.
I mean, it's like it's not comfortable. So I didn't know that 3 extra frets way up here would make such a big difference down here.
Yeah.
And so I'm having a 21 fret jack bass made for me, and I'll probably put this one up for sale one day.
Wow. That is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
but it's got the volume and the tone up here, just like Mike's.
Beautiful instrument.
And I try to play it on Panama because that was the first time that I think everybody saw the jack bass that Mike had.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Was the Panama video. So I'll play it on Panama if I can, and maybe another song or two. I think I've played "Ain't Talking About Love" and "Jumping" with it too.
Yeah. Right on, Jay.
Yes.
So you're getting a new one made.
Yep.
I may have to take that one off your hands, buddy.
I knew that was coming.
I'll give you first dibs, man.
Tony's getting a new bass, Ed. That's what I heard.
Yeah, me too.
I just heard that.
You might ought to try it out first and see how you like it.
See how rumors start around here, Jay?
Yeah. How long
See
are
how
your
it
arms?
happens? My arms.
Yeah. Can you reach?
I'll make sure I can reach. Fuck yeah. No problem.
Not a problem.
24, no problem.
No problem.
Yeah,
Boner Jam's in the house. Good to see you, man.
there he
Hey,
is.
Boner.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Cannibal Corpse. I think Monique had a couple of questions, but I
What
think it
were
was-
they?
but I think you already answered them. Do you have to get nominated, or are you inducted to the Squires?
It's a nomination. There's a form on a special web page that you have to log into if you're already a Squire, and then actually, to get information about Tennessee Squire Association, you can go out to TennesseeSquires.com, and I think there's a link that says if you want to know more, click here, and they'll send you some information about it.
So it's like being a Kentucky Colonel.
Yes, it should be. It's very similar
Very
to that.
cool.
Right on.
Ed, did you see Monique's question about Chris Stapleton?
No, I didn't see that one.
I'll just read it real quick then. I said, I wonder if Chris Stapleton is a member of the group as well with his song, but I believe he is sober.
That's a good point.
Very cool, Monique.
Right on.
Are there other famous squires? Do you know?
Sure.
Oh, nice. Oh, you can't say.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I think the most famous was old Blue Eyes.
No way. Frank?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I think he might have even been the first.
Excellent.
Wow.
Wow, that's cool.
It's yeah.
You run with a nice pack. That's very cool, bro.
You would think David Lee Roth would be one because of his consumption of JD.
And I think Doogie is too.
Oh, Doogie is. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Is there anywhere on the application, Jay, that they ask you how much Jack Daniels you buy in a year or something like that?
No, it's nothing like that. They want to know more about your character, what type of person you are, and that kind of thing. They don't care. I mean, they don't want you to brag about how many bottles you got on the shelf and stuff like that. So,
Right.
but yeah, like I said, you can go to that web page and click, and they'll shoot you some info. I don't want to get in trouble and talk too much about it, but it's a great thing. I mean,
It's very
Yeah.
cool. It's a great honor, Jay. It's
Yeah.
super cool, bro.
Wow.
Let me.
I belong to the Knights of Columbus, so I know what you're talking about, these secret societies.
yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that. I used to think it
I
was
know.
something like that, but it's very, it's very cool.
The secret
I'm proud to.
societies.
Special handshake.
Yeah. What was so cool was the way I was nominated, and the guy thought, you could only do one person, and it's just amazing that he chose me for that. But I have that in common with Mike, so
That's
it
great.
makes me feel good.
That's excellent, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super
those shoes
unique.
right there. Does anybody know? I wish you could zoom in on that picture.
Are those bowling shoes?
That's what I thought, Ed.
No,
No?
they're not bowling shoes, but here's mine.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my goodness.
And I just took some Nikes and painted them silver and changed the stripe.
Oh my goodness. They look good, bro.
Next
Yeah.
level, baby.
I'm crazy like that.
I swear they
Authenticity.
look like bowling shoes to me, Ed.
Yeah, that's what I
gotta
thought.
tell you.
Here's the other ones. I don't know if you got the other pictures there.
We're approaching the 2-hour mark, as you can see, right?
Hey, Dwight Bailey. It's good to see you, brother.
Hey, Hitman.
There's the jump shoes.
Oh, wow.
man. Yeah, those are slick, brother.
Yeah, they started
Nice.
1984. They started wearing those. Yep.
Yeah, I painted those up. They were just some white Cole Haan shoes.
They go well with the sweatshirt.
And this is the other style that he wore.
That's cool, Jay.
Those
Yeah.
are really nice.
I'm crazy. Oh, these are from Boss. That I bought these
I was just
a
going to ask
long
you.
time ago. I think there's another couple of pictures in there, Tony,
Yeah, let's
that
see.
has all that stuff.
That's some next level shit right there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
There's the
Yep,
flight suit.
Yep.
Exactly the one I got.
That's cool, man.
So you must still sweat your ass off in that thing, though.
Oh, yeah. That's great. Oh, my goodness.
Jay Turner.
Oh, there's the.
Oh, there's the yellow shirt.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Monique asked the question, how tall is Michael Anthony?
Jay?
He's about Jay's height. They're almost the same height.
He's shorter than I am, actually. I think he's like 5'6" or 7", maybe.
I would call 5'6". That's what I would
5'6",
say.
yeah.
5'6", maybe 5'7".
Trivia question.
I think he's Benny's size. I'm like the tallest person in the band, and I'm supposed to be the shortest. They call me Big Mike.
That's excellent. Excellent.
Jay's got all the clothes.
Yeah, this one
Love
took
it.
forever to do, but
Wow.
I'm the most proud of this one. Me and my mom worked on this.
That looks so
That's
sharp.
awesome.
It's
Oh,
got the
zippers.
zipper. It's got the zipper in the right spot.
Yeah.
You know, it's
You know, Jay, fans
you don't see
appreciate
anybody with
the
that
work
thing.
you go through to
Wow.
make all this happen.
I don't
Fans
believe you
appreciate
see
that.
anybody that has this one. I think I might be the only tribute guy that has this one.
Yeah, I would think so.
Jay Turner. Yeah. Right on.
There, I've nerded out for you guys.
You did it, man.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it is so cool to see a big Michael Anthony fan like that. You know, bass player too. Jay, you rock, bro.
I
You
appreciate
just
it.
fucking rock,
My
man.
Thanks,
goodness.
guys.
My
I really
goodness.
appreciate
dude.
it.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
It ain't easy being Mike,
Mhm.
but I try. I
You
try.
know,
I might not hit the high notes like I used to when I was younger, but
Oh, you do him justice, Jay. That's one of the strong points of your band, bro.
nah,
Harmonies.
You hit that high note and ain't talking about love there after the kickoff. You do that, Jay?
I can't do that one, man. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's up there, man. I wonder if Mike can still do it. He probably can.
I think he can.
He tries. He goes there. He
Yeah.
does.
Not as often, but he still does.
He goes there. That's awesome, Tony.
Yeah.
He goes there.
Yeah, I love
Another-
Michael Anthony, man. And a
Another-
great dude.
Another tough one is Little Dreamer. That high harmony he did in that one. We
Oh.
have to do a little. I have to do Eddie's part, and then Trey does a harmony with that, a lower harmony. So it still sounds good, but
That's cool.
I can't hit that Little Dreamer, man. That's just. And there are some other Van Halen tributes out there. Those guys can do it, man. I love it, but I've lost it at my old age. I used to be able to do it when I was younger.
Nothing to be ashamed of, brother.
Jay, you rock, dude. I've never met Michael Anthony and around him, but I really do think you guys are a lot alike.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. All right. So while it's on my brain, we are approaching what, the 2 hour mark.
3? What?
Why not?
He had me believing it for a minute.
Maybe after
It's only
show.
Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. I know. Goodness. But so we're going to talk about Michael Anthony all week. You know, this will continue right into this weekend. And everybody, please go. You can scroll down and you can see Jay's rig rundown and see these guitars and his rig, his cabs. Yeah, on site. Go check that out. But we're going to talk about Michael Anthony all the way to Saturday doing Show Me Your Pick
Awesome.
with Chicken
Be a good
Foot.
show.
Yeah, man. So we'll
Good
see
show.
you kids right back here.
That's
We'll
cool.
show you a bunch of Chicken Foot guitar picks. Michael
They-
Anthony stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
They were a fun band to see live. That was a lot of fun.
There. You mean like these?
Oh,
Oh, what do we got here?
Oh, look
Oh
at
yeah. Excellent.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right
So the
on,
circle,
Jay.
you see the circle, the red and black one. You got that with your Mad Anthony's sauce, didn't you? The signed bottle.
I bought this set on Mike's
Oh,
site.
did you?
Yeah,
That's cool.
it is
That's,
the whole set.
yeah, that's awesome.
Nice, dude.
Oh man,
Caffeinaceous.
that's so cool.
I like the
And every
early
time
light blue pick.
he put these things up there for sale, they were gone before I could get them. I finally called it just right.
Excellent.
That is so
Nice.
nice.
Jay Turner's
Wow.
gonna be. Jay, you can join us Saturday if you want, man.
I'll be playing if it's not raining.
That's right. That's
Oh.
right.
Yeah, Tony, I
Maybe-
was already thinking about going up to the show, and I realized it was on Saturday, and I just
Oops.
right out of my mind, brother. Right out of my mind.
Yeah, no, it's not supposed to rain, Jay. You guys got the green light, looks like,
Cool.
for the weekend. But we'll be looking forward to hearing how the show went. Looking for some pictures, Charles. Looking for some videos,
Going
Ed,
up. It's going up.
from Main Street. Yeah, after this weekend show. Yeah.
There's a Van Halen tribute band playing in my town on Saturday night. I'm really
Cool.
tempted. Completely Unchained. I don't know if you guys heard of them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're up
Yeah.
and down the East Coast.
Yeah, but
Nice.
I'll probably be here. We'll see.
So
Very cool.
let
Very
let
cool.
me let me go to here for a moment.
Thank you.
Jay loves the spotlight. He's just
No, I don't.
he-
Talking about
Um,
chicken foot for Saturday, I saw him in, was it 2009 in Charlotte? Little outdoor place there, not right down the street from the Fillmore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what they call it. It's a little 5,000 seat amphitheater.
Yeah, my daughter could just drop the name immediately. I'll get it wrong.
Chickenfoot played there.
Yeah.
And I got it was like August 25th, and my wife got me and her the VIP tickets, and so I got to go pre-show behind the stage and check out. I got some really good pictures, and I don't know if you guys have looked at Doogie's Facebook page, but his cover picture is a picture that I took,
Oh, great.
and he's been using it for many years, and I'm very proud that he's using that picture.
That's
That's great.
But
we're going to be showing a couple of his guitar picks this weekend too. Some Doogie
yeah, I have
tech
one of
picks.
those.
Yeah. We'll be
And
showing those.
anyway, backstage at the Chicken Foot show, Mike and those guys, they weren't there. I think they were over talking to the NASCAR folks, is what Doogie told us. But the jack bass that that he uses was there, so I got to have some pictures made with that and check it out. So
You get to hold it?
I didn't hold it, but I did hold the neck. I didn't pick it up off the stand.
Okay.
I didn't know if I had permission for that, so I just took a picture with it standing by it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was the newer one that he uses with the places to stick some airplane bottles, like you were talking about, Ed.
Yeah.
And I thought about having one made like that, but since our tribute does mostly the 78 to 84, and I might have a second one made after I get this first one made, but I want the first one to be like the original.
Which doesn't include that. Yeah.
Right.
Up north, we call them nips. Little bottles, nips.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so let's put this out there, guys. So 1 week from tonight, next week, right here, we've been planning this for quite a little while now. But we have put the finishing touches on things, and we are going to bring you next week. We're going to unearth the Bumblebee with Donnie Ward.
Yes.
And we got a surprise special guest also.
Love it.
Yeah, we are going to talk every aspect of the Bumblebee and a couple of new things that you hadn't heard before.
Yes.
And yeah.
That's cool.
We'll probably go a little long next week. So get ready, but looking to be a great show, a lot of fun.
Cool.
And we're going to talk all things the Bumblebee.
And a little more trivia. What special day is that for Van Halen member?
That is June the 20th. That's next Tuesday, 1 week from tonight, and that is also Michael Anthony's birthday.
That's right. And how old is he?
Very well.
He is.
I already know it. Yeah.
You know it. I know
you
know it, Jay.
I'm going to say...
Because he's 10 years older than me.
70?
Nope.
Is he 70 yet? No?
Nope. 69. Because he's got me by 10 years. That's how I keep up with it.
Oh, nice.
Outstanding.
All right.
Nice.
Well, Jay, bro, you guys have a great show Saturday. And like I say, we're looking for some kind of post-show recap from Mean Street after you guys get back. Can't wait to talk to you, see how it went.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being here tonight, too, bro. Love you. Always great to
thank
see
you.
you,
I love
Jay
you guys,
Turner.
too. You guys are awesome.
Oh, you're awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Right there.
And we'll be talking Mean Street in the future here. We'll keep you guys posted on all things Mean Street and Jay Turner and what's going on with the guys and the band. Yep, some exciting stuff their way. Really big show, July 3rd.
First.
That we'll be talking more about here. Yeah, so that'll be a big holiday weekend.
Yep.
Coming up. Get ready. Mean Street. Right on.
5,500 seats filled up. And the floor.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yes.
All right. So you guys hang out backstage. Everybody, thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up here on the video. Subscribe if you're not already. We appreciate it. Always great to see you. Every Tuesday we talk all things Van Halen. We'll see you next week for the Bumblebee with Donnie Ward. Looking forward to seeing you. Yeah. Ed and Charles, nice to see you guys. We'll see you Saturday for Show Me Your Pick Chicken Foot. Looking forward to the weekend already. Trying
Van Halen all week, guys.
Yeah, do some cooking.
That'll be fun.
Maybe some Mad Anthony sauce. Hey now.
Ever since
right.
Jay was talking about this freaking brats and mustard sauce, now I'm hungry.
I know, me too.
All right. We are out of here. Any last words there, Charles Green?
Hey, guys, just don't forget, This is Halenville. Around here, doesn't matter if you go north, south, east, or west. Every single road is going to lead you straight to Van Halen. Have a great week. Do something nice for someone for no reason whatsoever. Feel better. Rock on.
Ain't got nobody. Yes, I'm living at a base that kills.
Oh, you got it.